Joseph Medill was editor and publisher of the Chicago Tribune, and he is perhaps best known for a speech he gave in 1869 to a group of editors. He said, "Preserve your independence, write boldly and tell the truth fearlessly, criticize whatever is wrong, and denounce whatever is rotten in the administration of your local and state affairs, no matter how much it may offend the guilty." So he's a very prominent journalist in the United States.
Right around the same time is when Chicago has this devastating fire called the Great Chicago Fire. The fire ended up devastating a lot of the Chicago, including burning down the Chicago Tribune. Joseph was the only owner, manager at the Tribune at that time, so he evacuated the building, got what equipment he could out of it. The day after the fire subsided, the only newspaper available was the Chicago Tribune with a very famous headline that says, "Cheer up, Chicago shall rise again." My feelings is it didn't just give hope that the city will rebuild, but they were pretty impressed that Joseph Medill was able to do this. And that led to a lot of the city elders getting together and suggesting that Joseph Medill, this renowned friend and supporter of Abraham Lincoln, this elder of the city, should be elected mayor of Chicago. To me, what's more impressive was it went beyond helping the city rebuild and putting in these strong building codes. He also brought a level of social reform to the city of Chicago. And as far as his legacy would go, he ends up leaving control of the Chicago Tribune to his family.
There were two grandsons, Joseph Medill Patterson and Robert R. McCormick. These two gentlemen were co-publishers and co-editors of the Chicago Tribune. In 1920, a Chicago Tribune reporter named Eddie Doherty sends a note to his publisher, Joseph Medill Patterson, and said something to the effect, "Other companies have schools to train their employees. Why shouldn't we have a school to train Chicago Tribune reporters?" Publisher writes right back, "Dear Mr. Doherty, concerning your idea of a school for Chicago Tribune men, go and do it." Eddie Doherty contacts some local universities. And when he contacted Northwestern, he got a favorable reception.
To once provide them financial support, they would supply teachers and access to their newspaper presses. The 5 years went by, the school was founded, and one of their requirements is they wanted it to be named after their grandfather, Joseph Medill. So that's kind of how Joseph Medill's career led his grandson to really push for a school of journalism. And for the longest time, the Medill School was kind of like standard as far as journalism schools.
I like to think that Medill's brand stands for accuracy, fairness, balance in all facets of journalism.
Doha, Qatar, is Northwestern's only international campus. Actually, the Medill home campus, its whole view has broadened as we've become a global society. And what NUQ brings to Medill is this magnificent diversity. But what Medill from its roots brings to NUQ is the finest standards that have held up over a century.
Our graduates almost come out with a brand that says Medill. They carry that with them for the rest of their life.